Alrighty, friends, this is Mark of Tech Finance, and I'm here at the Starmobile headquarters. And with me is Mr. Elijah Mendoza. He is the Product Marketing Manager of Starmobile, and he's going to show us their current bestseller. Sobrang sikat na nito, Eli. This is the Starmobile Quest, and he's going to give us a quick unboxing as well as give us a specs and features rundown of this popular mid-range smartphone from Starmobile.
You're right. We're now at letter Q, so it seems just like yesterday that we began with the letter A with Starmobile Astra.
Yeah, I have that phone. Ganda no.
Now, nasa Q na tayo. And this is the Starmobile Quest. So, as Mark mentioned, we will be doing a quick unboxing because kahit yung box ni Quest, may kwenta na tayo. First of all, it's very compact. So, madali siya na transport, madali siya sa store, it saves on space, it's very environmentally friendly.
Eli, parang ano nito, no? I also saw this sa Diamond X1 na unboxing natin na parang it's a trend now that you're doing na parang siguro more of nagiging more environment friendly rin kayo because you're using less paper for the packaging and also for shipping, di ba?
Yes, being a local brand, we're at liberty to design our own boxes. So ang trust namin yan is really to make the boxes as small as possible. Of course, there are considerations na sometimes you have to make them bigger, pero ito pa lang, pinapaliit na namin. Okay, so that's one. Now, another thing is we've already listed down what's included in the box. So it's like, kumbaga sa food, merong ingredients, diba? You know what you're getting. So when you open a Starmobile product, you know what you're supposed to get. So hindi kulang dapat, or minsan kung may sobra, diswerte kayo. Yeah. Pero at least alam nyo what you should be getting for your money.
Okay, and then I also, dagdag ko lang I also blogged about it din. Na parang of all brands, local or international, Starmobile lang yung gumagawa na din. Sobrang detailed na, even sa mismong components of the chipset, talagang you really bother to put it there. And it's something that, sa akin for the geeks siguro and the other tech, and the tech blogging community is something that we really appreciate from Starmobile.
Well, thank you. Kasi diba, we do believe that dapat alam ng mga buyers natin what they're getting for their money. So that's something that we put emphasis and focus on. Right?
Okay.
Let's proceed with the unboxing. So as we mentioned, very compact siya. Size of the phone, you get the unit itself, and of course, simple tray that you pull out, and you get a free ultra-thin case. So you might be wondering why we're calling it the ultra-thin case, because if you're familiar sa jelly case, and if you're familiar with your hard plastic case, this is somewhere in between. It uses a new type of material that's as thin as the plastic case, but as scratch resistant as the jelly case. And if you can get the chance to see and feel this actual unit, it's very, very light and thin. Okay, that comes out of the box. And then you also have a special USB cable. It's unlike the usual that comes with phone. This is a flat type of USB cable.
The fettuccine like tangle-free cable.
If ever magulungan mo siya ng office chair mo, it stays flat on the ground, so it's more durable. Yes. So it's a flat type of USB cable. And of course, you have your standard headset. And in true Starmobile fashion, meron siyang libreng screen protector.
Yes.
Okay, so the unit itself actually has a protective film.
Yeah.
Now, it's clear, so unlike other brands na naglalagay ng mga drawings sa kanya or diagrams.
I mentioned that na parang some of them kasi put pa some of the specs highlights, di ba? And I feel like medyo redundant siya di ba? Because some of those brands already have the specs on the boxes. Pero kasi sa Starmobile, you have the complete specs on the box, so they don't anymore put it on the screen protector. And ako nga ginagawa ko ito, ginugupit ko na lang yung tok-tok
Precisely. You can use a nail cutter or scissors. Tapos meron ka ng screen protector.
But if you don't want to, if you want to remove it, tapos you just want to use the one that's in the box, you can
feel
also
free to use this one. Okay. So now that we've unboxed it, we already powered it on earlier, but let's do this for our review. So there we go. This is the Starmobile Quest. It's been a while since we've released a 4.5-inch phone. This would fall in some mid-range category for local brands. It's been about a year. The last one we had was the Crystal. So may get 1 year now. So This one, the Starmobile Quest, features a 12 megapixel BSI camera in the back with a Sony sensor and an f2.0 aperture lens. For those of you who are familiar with photography, the smaller the f factor, the f number of the aperture, the larger the opening of the lens, thus you let in more light.
Yeah, which means that if you have that, Eli, mas yung low light performance mo, mas maganda.
So, di ba, may BSI ka na, nagdaga mo pa ng f2.0 lens, so you get better, brighter shots.
Yeah.
So, for example, para ma-verify mo yun, you can take a photo. Tapos, from the gallery, you can look at your photo details, and there you go, the aperture is f2.0.
Yeah, medyo pakita natin sa kanila Eli, no, para
right down there, there's aperture value, that's 2.0.
Show it to them.
Yeah.
So there you go. Talagang if it's what Starmobile says, yun talaga yun.
Diba? Dapat lang talaga na be honest with your consumers. Okay. The other thing that sets the Starmobile Quest apart is the noise cancellation feature. So noise cancellation is usually something found in more expensive phones. Now it's found in our mid-range devices. What it does is it captures the ambient noise, whatever it can hear from your environment, and then it cancels it out. So to turn it on, you go to your call settings, and then you just turn it on. Noise cancellation on or off. So when it's on, it activates this little mic here at the back. So this is the secondary mic that captures the noise, and the main effect of this would be yung caller on the other end will hear you more clearly. So ano yung benefit naman nun? Di ba minsan pag nagko-commute tayo, may dumaan na jeep, may dumadaan na tricycle, sobrang ingay nung kalsada. You have to siya parang, hello, naririnig mo ba ako? Hello. O, di ba?
Or if you're bringing that phone in a concert, for example, because it has a good low light performance kasi. Tapos your friend calls kung nagsisimula na ba o hindi, and everyone's shouting, at least marinig niya, it hasn't started, punta ka na dito.
So, di ba parang mas relax ka lang, just doesn't make you look parang awkward in those situations. Maybe you're in a party, di ba? Parang you're in the middle, middle of a crowd, talking to your friends, yung tatawag ka, hindi kayo magkaintindihan ng caller. So that's the main benefit of noise cancellation.
Yeah, small things, pero talagang these are innovations that matter to the casual consumers.
So you're no longer dependent kung yung network mo has great voice modulation technology. The Starmobile Quest will do it for you. Okay?
And also, Eli, apart from the main camera at the back, this is also a good selfie phone, di ba?
Yes.
The front cam has 5 megapixel camera.
So, okay rin siya for selfies. Maganda nga siya kasi yung size is just right, di ba? Minsan yung iba nalalakihan sa 5-inch kapag ginaganyan na nila. They tend to drop the phone. But that depends on the user kung ano klaseng user siya. But 4.5 inches for a majority of Filipinos, okay siya for your selfies.
And let me tell, as a Starmobile phone owner din, I can really confidently say that in terms of imaging capabilities for selfies, siguro of all the local brands, and siguro even the international brands, for me, Starmobile phones talaga yung best for selfies. Because I have the Octa. Ang ganda eh. The lens itself kasi is BSI, tapos you have the front-facing flash pa. And then I'm confident naman that sa lahat ng range din, na when Starmobile says that the phone has great cam for taking selfies, I believe it. Kasi I own a Starmobile phone. And then, maganda siya. Alam mo naman ako, di ba? I love taking selfies.
Yun. So, that's something we take pride on, as in from the very beginning, we put a premium on imaging quality, and I'm glad that we've developed that reputation.
And also, I want to know, Eli, because is it something that you really work on? For example, yung timpla ng mga kulay.
Yes.
Do you fix it internally kung paano nyo siya? Of course, di ba parang kung ano yung magandang timpla ng kulay for the skin tone of Pinoys, or ano yung tamang lighting in when you use the camera. Is it something that you work on sa software?
Yes, we have full control of which hardware to use, meaning the sensor of the camera that we want to include. and of course how the software works. As you may already know, Android is very, very customizable. The default camera application, you can specify whether mapula or you want it lighter. You know, Filipino, ang tendency naman natin, mas lighter yung mga timpla natin. Kasi gusto natin, mas lighter ang photos natin.
Yeah.
So, we get a say kung how the end product should be.
Okay, that's great. And then Eli, aside from the imaging capabilities, can you also talk about the other specs of the phone? Like for example, the display, and then what's running it? Alam mo naman Pinoy, uso ngayon yan yung parang they want a fast processor, di ba?
Right, so as you mentioned, this is a 4.5-inch phone with a QHD display. So that gives it a very high PPI rating of 294 if I'm not mistaken. So,
and then that's also aside from the very high pixel density, IPS to OGS, di ba?
Yes,
Yeah.
IPS, OGS. So maganda yung screen niya. And of course, since you mentioned it na, it has what we call full lamination. So full lamination is when the screen is turned off, all you see is a solid black piece of glass.
Wow.
So wala yung outline. Wala yung outline na makikita. Now that's true full lamination. Now what that does for your phone is really it's more aesthetic. You know, mas maganda tignan yung phone pagka solid black. You mentioned that you wanted to know what runs it. So it's a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, Snapdragon 200. It's one of the newer versions of Snapdragon 200 in that it's quad-core using Cortex A7 and a smaller 28 nanometer chip. 28 nanometer transistor. So that means more efficient in terms of battery consumption and more powerful in terms of performance. Since this is running on a Qualcomm platform, it's compatible with Battery Guru. So Battery Guru is their proprietary
use that.
battery management. So
parang it will take several days muna
Yes.
to study how you use your phone, right? Then it will tweak the device in such a way na the performance is there, but the battery life will be
precisely.
extended for
It's
you.
magic. And of course, music. It has Qualcomm's Snapdragon Audio Plus. So it's basically
What does it do, Eli?
It's an equalizer app that helps you tweak yung music capabilities of your phone. So if you want louder bass or louder treble, there are presets, there are 10 presets, and you can even adjust 3D effects and sound effects.
So this is basically this allows you talaga to customize the sound that you get
Yes.
when you listen to music. And speaking of music, Eli, how's the storage? Gaano ba to kalaki? Because for those who want to really put songs sa device, ano yung internal storage?
The
Eli?
onboard storage is 4 gigabytes. That's the standard right now. Now we can easily put in 32 gigabytes of micro SD, but we have tried some versions, some SD card versions, 64 gigabytes that are compatible with the phone. So that depends on whatever you have in store at home, and you can use this perfectly as a music device.
Okay, of course. Starmobile has ano rin kayo, you also support over-the-air updates, di ba,
Yes.
Eli? So parang in case you'd be sending updates to your phone, the users will be able to download it straight using Wi-Fi connection.
Yes, it has OTA built in. You just go to the settings menu of Android, and then you'll be able to see if there's the latest update for this is 4.3 KitKat, by the way.
Oh, alright.
Sorry, 4.3 Jelly Bean. So if ever there will be a
KitKat upgrade,
you'll be able to get a notification there.
How's the battery life, Eli?
Well, if you're not using battery good, you can already get a decent 8 to 10 hours. But for some reason, Qualcomm really knows their chipset.
Yeah.
So they paired it with their battery guru, and you can reach up to a day and a half, and still have around 10% left. That's with heavy usage. I guess at night it powers down all of the things that you don't need anyway, and it intelligently routes resources.
So it really makes the most out of the 2000 mAh battery pack. Okay, Eli, so it's now out nationwide, di ba?
Yes, it's out nationwide. It's available in white, brown, and this one.
I like red. Yan,
Yes,
one of the
red.
Tech Pinas colors yan.
Diba?
Eh.
So, it's available for 6,590 again with the freebies, the screen protector and the ultra thin case.
By the way, Eli, before ko i-end, what's the Antutu benchmark score?
The Antutu benchmark for this ranges from 17 to 18. 17,000 to 18,000. So, if any chance you're running something in the background, you may get it from on the lower end. But on average, yun, mga ganun, 17 to 18.
And this is well reflected in the gaming performance that
Yes.
you'll get from the phone.
Yes.
Have you played games on this, Eli?
Yes, we have tried it with games. It does run the latest, like in 2K14. But of course, 4.5 isn't really the recommended size for gaming. So this is really more for people who are imaging buffs, given that it has a very good camera for the size and for the price, and for avid music listeners. For gaming, maybe for the casual games like Flappy Bird is back.
Yeah, di ba?
You're still into Candy Crush, sige.
Temple Run 2 kung gusto mo pa rin,
yes.
di ba? It can run all of those naman.
Yes,
Pero like what Eli said, this phone is more for those na siguro the budget conscious consumers who love taking photos using their smartphones. Na ayaw na siguro magdala ng extra digicam in their bags. And then this is a phone that you can use in concerts. You can make calls while make concert and you can snap photos of yourself with the artist or the artist using the main camera. This is a great imaging phone for a price that's very, very affordable. Again, it's now out nationwide, and thank you again, Eli. Thank you so much for showing us Starmobile Quest, the current bestseller of Starmobile in the mid-range price category, along with several others. Medyo marami pa kayong mid-range phones. And stay tuned, TV friends, because we'll also show all of those other mid-range phones to you. All right? Thank you, Eli. This is Mr. Elijah Mendoza. He's the Product Marketing Manager of Starmobile, and that's Starmobile Quest. Thumbs up.
All right.